I heard a lot of this. People were using the racism as an excuse to not do something. For example, I don't know whether you know one of the Californian congressional leader, Judy Chu, was exposed by Daily Caller, an article talking about she working really close with the United Front Department work from the CCP, and she actually hand out 10 awards awarding those spies. So she is very likely, like Eric Swalwell, was compromised by CCP. So the reason why she voted down the select committee on China is because Asian hate crime. So how do we preventing enemies like the CCP communists using this racism as a weapon to stop the good?
Part of the way that we fight the false flag of racism, and the problem with this is there is real racism. It's kind of like the kid who cries wolf. People will stop listening to you. When people call non-racist things racist, it really takes away from actual racism that happens, and that's a tragedy. How we fight the crutch of racism is standing up. What we did in our little town in Texas, we were called, you're called racist and bigots if you stand up against the left, and what they try to do is silence you, and that's another communistic, tactic. Absolutely. And so in South Lake, Texas, when they called us racist and bigots, we just kept going forward and kept going forward. The first person stood up, and then the next person had the strength to stand up, and then the next person. And now we have hundreds of thousands of Americans, and now millions. It's a wave across the country to say, you can call us bigots, you can call us racist. We know it's not true. In fact, your methodology of diversity, equity, and inclusion, your false flag, trying to shame people into submission, we're not going to do it because we're Americans and we're proud and we love all people. And one of the tenets of Christianity is to love all people. God created a beautiful, diverse world, and we are not going to accept someone saying you're less than or more than because of the color of your skin.
Absolutely. I think we're really resonates with their message, because that's why we're representing the 600 million freedom living Chinese. We can fight together in the war. The Chinese Americans will fight this war. The battlegrounds is in the United States. We will fight. We will take out the commune out of this great country. So
I would like to say some of the biggest warriors in this battle are my Chinese American friends. They will show up. They will walk hundreds of houses, especially people who have lived in China and know what it's like, because they are wonderful, freedom-loving Americans, and they do not want to live in a society owned by the CCP.
Hey, now, CCP.